Hello and welcome to Zazumi. I'm Sherry Barbera and we are talking about live streaming, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to be discussing the 3 best business software options to live stream. And we are going to get right into it. But before we do, I am a Google certified YouTube channel growth expert and trainer. And what are the 3 best business options for YouTube live streaming software? The first one is OBS, which stands for Open Broadcaster Software. And OBS allows you not only to record videos, so if you want to make courses or if you want to pre-film something for your business, for training, for whatever, you can use it for that, but it's also amazing for live streaming. OBS is very simple to use. All you need is a microphone, a webcam, headphones, lights, and a computer. And that's pretty much what we have right now. So that they all pretty much work the same. When you get to OBS, the first thing that happens is you have, I'm going to just jump over to that. The first thing that happens is you get to OBS and it says which kind of operating system. Sorry, I got stuck because Dale jumped on. Hi, Dale. Welcome, 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 welcome. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Dale is one of our Zazumi original members and a valuable addition to Zazumi always. OBS asks, do you have Windows? Are you on a PC or a Mac, or do you have Linux? Because it's open software for any one of these, and you can use it for any one of those, and that's this. And then, hey, here's Kim. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. And then as you can see that OBS is sponsored by YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, because you can live stream to all of those. Rob is here as well. Hello, Rob. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's great to see you. Additional features of OBS are, let's just go through them. Oh, let's not just go through them. Let me just say that OBS gives you help guides. So there's wiki guides, there's a Discord chat, there's a forum. There's something called Source, which is a GitHub repository. You can get feedback. You can look at developer docs. If you're one of those people like Keith from PHP Coding that loves to know the background of things, so OBS is perfect for Keith. And guess who's here? Keith. Hi, Keith, and welcome. Thank you for coming. This is perfect for you. I'm talking about OBS, Open Broadcast System. And it also tells you which certified docs to use. Now, there is in addition a quick step guide to getting started on OBS very, very quickly. It's only 4 steps. And there's also an FAQ page of facts that you might want or need to know. Along with that, there are resources, both free and paid resources, to make your experience with OBS so much better. Now, with all of that having been said, I do have to tell you that the first time Sal and I went live, and I'm going to go over to Sal, who is eating a chocolate-covered raisin.
I'm not eating a chocolate-covered raisin.
You're Sal, who's eating a chocolate-covered raisin. And I'm going to say, when we first started live streaming, we had no idea what software to use. And so we tried OBS, first because it was open source, which I love, and second because it was available for Mac, and third because it was free.
It was free.
And if we didn't like it, we could just, who cares, just not use it anymore. So what happened was we couldn't understand how to use it. I mean, for us, it seemed really, really complicated, never having used live stream software before. So we did try to get tutorials. At that time, when we started using it, which I suppose was almost exactly a year ago. Holy cow.
Really?
Yeah, holy cow. I mean, we went live almost exactly a year ago on YouTube because our meetup was shut down because of the pandemic, of course. So
So did we start? Did we start with Ecamm like from the beginning?
We started with OBS.
We started with OBS.
We started with OBS.
And it was
too complicated for us.
It was too complicated.
But after having used Ecamm all this time, I think OBS is not so complicated. I think we just didn't understand how to use it.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying to you is go a little longer trying a free software first, because you may find that it works for you for your PC, or you may be on Linux and you love it or something like that. So I would say, go a little further. Now on YouTube, you can find excellent tutorials. This is one of them, OBS Studio for Beginners. It was created by a channel called Tech Gumbo, and that is the URL exactly to get to the video, but the video is OBS Studio Beginner's Guide, so you could easily find it. Here is another one, OBS Beginner's Guide in 30 minutes. Now, the one prior to that was only like 10 minutes, so this one is much more in depth, and it's from a YouTube channel called How To Tech, and again, here you go. That is the exact URL. And finally, OBS tutorial, Kevin Stratvert. That's the name of his YouTube channel, and people seem to love Kevin. I only looked at this one video, and it was pretty quickly comprehensive, so I do recommend looking at any of those if in fact you want to use OBS. Now, every single one of these software applications that I'm going to show you, they all start with what is called scenes. And I am going to switch, that is the term for it, to another scene. And this is what a scene is. It's another way of you viewing whatever it is that I'm showing you. So this is a scene.
Can we do a Western scene?
We could do. We certainly could do a Western scene.
We could do a Western scene. We probably should do a Hawaiian scene at this point.
Right, because of the way that we look. We could do that. So this is another scene.
Magnum PI. We could do a scene from Magnum PI.
Okay, so an actual scene for the software program is a layout of how you want it to look. In this particular layout, Sal is on one camera, I am on the other one, and they're both webcams. His, of course, looking at him, mine, of course, looking at mine, and then our software allows us to show both of us in the same scene. And what's really cool about the software is that even right now while I'm talking to you, I could zoom in, which I could zoom in, or I could get really teeny weeny, just by changing it out while I'm actually talking to you, which is so cool. I can also add sounds. I could add different overlays. This, for example, is an overlay. It's an overlay of subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. And these are overlays as well. Our names are an overlay of text. Our logo is an overlay. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of things that you can do on the software, and you can do this with OBS as well. And I created a frame. This black around both Sal and me, this is a frame. And Kim is asking a question. What is the benefit? This is such a great question, Kim. What is the benefit to using live stream software as opposed to YouTube live streaming or something like Twitch? Thank you for that excellent question. So the answer to that is when you use software like OBS or like Ecamm, which I am using right now, you have the capability to add in much more professional looking overlays, much more professional looking framework. You can add text in, you can do lower thirds, you can add in video. It allows you to do a ton of professional quality content.
Bells and whistles.
A lot of bells and whistles, as Sal said, which is so true. Whereas just live streaming direct, it's just you. So there's nothing on your frame with you. You don't have any of these cool extras, like, the logo on the side here, or the name of like our tagline, YouTube for Business channel. You don't have a subscribe button. You don't have any of this stuff. Even the black frame around me is an overlay that I've added. So great question, Kim. If you have any more, please go ahead and ask them because they're excellent. A scene is your streaming setup for whatever layout you want, for your webcams, to add in additional devices or media like I do with this PDF. So literally right now, I am clicking through a PDF that I created from Keynote for Mac, right? So I created all my slides in Keynote. I exported them as a PDF. I brought that right onto my scene that I'm in right now, and this is my scene for PDFs. And then I'm able to click through them like I just did to show you each additional slide. This is what a scene looks like in OBS. And you can see that you have multiple options for scenes. So scene 1 could be this. This is what my scene 1 is. My scene 2 is my slides. And this is me in a picture-in-picture in a circle, but I could, and I'm going to show you this right now. This is so cool. I could change the shape of the picture-in-picture to wide. I can change the shape to classic. I can change it to a square. I can change it to tall.
Whoa.
Or I can just change it to round, which is what I prefer. And I'm just going to move it back again. So that is my scene 2. My scene 3 is to show you the internet. So I am screen sharing right now the internet, and this is me on the OBS site showing you OBS directly from the internet.
That's cool.
Then there's Sal and me, and that's both cameras, both webcams, I should say, both webcams showing us. And then finally, the very last thing that I have, oh no, it's not the last thing. So then I have a scene that's just Sal. And then I have a scene where always at the end of every video I do, it is all of us, Sal and me and my mom. My mom will not be here tonight with us, unfortunately, but it will be Sal and me together. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scenes, and this is the first one. And Kim has another question. And Kim said, I feel like you can get really creative with scenes. Absolutely, honey. You can get so creative with scenes. It's amazing. It's really, really fun. And this is what I love. And I want you to feel when I'm showing this to you, how much fun it is to use this software, because when you just live stream directly to YouTube, you don't have all this cool stuff that I'm showing you right now. And this is what makes it so much more fun. A scene can show your window captures, different images. It can show text. It can show browser windows, which I just showed you. It can show webcams or capture cards. There are many, many different things that you can do. OBS also has an audio mixer, and the features from the audio mixer are a volume meter, a fader, a mute button, options button, volume level. There are so many things that you can do with the audio mixer, and this is what it looks like. And here is a zoomed in close-up where you can see that you can literally choose what it is that you want the audio to be, lower or higher or deeper or whatever it is that you want to do with your audio. You can suppress things, you can filter things. It's very...
Can you make my voice sound like James Earl Jones?
Luke, I am your father.
I hate to have to do that all the time.
I think you actually can deepen someone's voice.
That's what I thought.
Yes, I think
So
you
if I give
actually
you the
can.
signal, and I don't know what the signal will be, but it'll be like
Right, but
this.
I can't do that right now.
All right.
But I could, yes, you could. So
Oh.
if you look at the settings panel for OBS shows you all of the general information, then the streaming information. Your output, how is your output performing? How is your audio? What about your video? What about hotkeys? Ooh, hotkeys are fun. And then advanced features. So this is great to have your settings panel. The pro features that OBS offers, which I just showed you in Ecamm, are basically the same kinds of things. You can do customizable transitions. You can switch between different scenes. You can add your own stinger video file. So what is that? Well, transitions allow you to move from one video to the next. And if you watch what I'm going to do, I am going to go to me, and there is going to be a crossfade. Do you see that? Did you see the crossfade? Okay, I crossed from one video, one scene to the other with a crossfade, and it sort of dissolved from one video to another. So you can go to a quick cut or a mix cut or a dissolve, a crossfade, a fade, a wipe. There's color replacement, animated effects, pixelation, glitches, which I love, and I use those when I make pre-recorded videos. Then there's focus drops and lighting changes. There are so many things that you can do with transitions. Stingers are an animated video transition, and every one of you have seen these on the news, especially when they're doing sports and they animate in a different picture, or the news when they animate in a different picture, and it combines a transparent video animation that starts out maybe on one side of the screen or in the center of the screen and opens up and fills the whole screen with something else and then cuts to the next video. And it's a more professional, more sophisticated way of doing a cut. So transitions are what are called WebM files, and they have a transparent background which allows what's behind them to be shown while it's fading over them. Isn't that cool? I love that. So here's a video from Gaming Careers, because gamers love to use OBS, especially because it's free, and it has a ton of features. Gaming Careers, that is the link to this exact video to show you more what are scene transitions, because you want to learn about this stuff if you're going to use this, because it's so cool. Then you can learn how to make your own custom stingers, your own custom transitions, again with Gaming Careers, and that is the link right there. And he shows you on Adobe, but I know that I can also do this in Final Cut using Motion. And then finally, Live Streaming Tech, that's the name of the YouTube channel, here it is, and that is their link to custom stinger transitions. And it shows you that you can do swipes and slides and fade to color and luma wipes, all kinds of really cool, fun things that you can do to make your presentations more exciting, more professional, more fun. Studio mode allows you to preview, adjust, and create new scenes and sources before you push them live. So you could do that while you're streaming, or you can do that ahead of time, which is what we do. We do everything ahead of time. OBS also gives you what are called hotkeys, and hotkeys are so cool because they allow you to switch between scenes, start or stop streamings or recordings, mute audio sources, all kinds of things with just the push of a single button. And that's a great feature. Another thing OBS does is it gives you multi-view. And multi-view allows you to show a bunch of different scenes at one time. Why would you want to do this? Well, you might want to do this if you're interviewing a whole lot of people with different cameras from different scenes, and then you bring them all in to one scene and show them all, kind of like the Brady Bunch beginning of their TV show, right? Okay, the next...
I brought in another camera. What?
The next software that we tried is called Streamyard. Sal and I tried Stream. So first we tried OBS, and I highly recommend OBS for professional, great looking streaming if you are willing to take the time to go through all the tutorials and learn how to do everything without sort of an overlay feeling of ease. Like, I think that the difference between OBS and StreamYard and the next one I'm going to show you is that OBS is sort of a gritty, like hands-in how to make something work. Whereas StreamYard is streamed for you very cleanly, simply, and clearly, and allows you to look at something so much easier. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. Whoops, when you get to. So I have not locked my page, and this is why that's the kind of thing that happens. But this is what you get to when you go to StreamYard itself on the internet. And if you scroll down the page, it gives you a ton of information, and you can learn all about it. StreamYard is a free to begin with, or upgrade paid software program where you can learn how to use multiple interesting things that will help you look a lot more professional. The equipment you need is exactly the same. A microphone, you can use your phone or a webcam this time, headphones, lights, and a computer. When you sign up, you can sign up monthly or annually. Annually is always cheaper if you prepay in full. They do have the free version. It does give you a lot. So you can screen share, you can add banners, you can do on-screen comments, just like, just like Kim did here, that's an on-screen comment. So Streamyard allows you to do that, which I love. 6 on-screen participants, stream anywhere, Streamyard branding in your stream. So be aware that their logo is going to show up when you use the free version. And there are limitations. I believe right now they only allow you 20 hours a month of streaming. Now, if you upgrade to the basic version, it's only $20 a month, but it's billed annually. So you'll be paying the full amount when you pay the 20 bucks, but you get everything in the free version plus there's no StreamYard branding, it's just your branding, unlimited streaming, you don't have any time limits. You can have 10 on-screen participants, which is a lot. That's really a lot. You can use logo and overlays and backgrounds. What that means is green screen. You can add green screen in and use custom backgrounds. You can do custom RTMP destinations. You can record 4 hours of streaming. You can do multi-stream to 3 destinations, so you can stream to YouTube and Facebook and even LinkedIn if you want to, all at the same time. And then there's the professional version, which gives you additional options. The difference between StreamYard and other software systems is that StreamYard is only on your browser. You do not download it to your computer. It's on a browser, you sign into StreamYard and you sign up and sign into StreamYard when you want to use it. And it's only available for 3 browsers, Chrome, Firefox, and Opera. So if you have Safari, it will not work on Safari. You will have to use either Chrome, Firefox, or Opera.
Oh.
To get started, you just launch one of your browsers, you sign up for StreamYard, you connect a destination to stream, and you create a broadcast and go live. It truly is that simple. Now, so why did Sal and I stop using it? Well, we stopped using it because even though we liked it, it was very easy to use, I say, StreamYard.
It was. And at this point, it's been so long, I don't remember why. And we might not have stopped using it if we used it for a while and got good at it. But then we started using Ecamm and
the reason that we switched is because though StreamYard is wonderful and it's for PC and Mac, Ecamm is just for Mac, and we are Mac users. And so that was number 1, and number 2 is cheaper. Right. So,
but all the features are targeted towards Macs.
In Ecamm. But here in StreamYard, features are targeted to everybody. So if you have a PC or you have a Mac, you can use it. Some of the features are that you can add 5 to 10 guests based on your plan, showing comments, adding lower thirds, branding with themes, which is super cool. You can add overlays, your logo. You can add backgrounds when you do a green screen. You can share your screen like I did when I showed you what it looked like online. You can play intros and outro videos. You can multi-stream. So if you don't know anything about StreamYard, but you're curious and you want to find out, do I want to use this beginning tutorial from StreamYard itself on how to go live. And you go to YouTube and it is StreamYard, that's the name of their channel, and that's the link for it, but it'll be super simple to find under beginner tutorial. They also have a tutorial on how to use green screen with StreamYard, and this is awesome because it does show you, right? That's real cool. It does show you all of the different ways and things that you can do and use to create backgrounds and all kinds of fun stuff. And that's fantastic for when you're doing courses. That's fantastic for when you're showing products or selling products. Green screen is a fantastic effect to use. The other tutorial that I thought was really great was this multi-stream tutorial on how to stream simultaneously to different platforms like Facebook groups, YouTube, and LinkedIn at the same exact time. So here are the stream options actually. YouTube, a Facebook group, LinkedIn, Periscope, and Twitch. And you can also stream to a website, which is so interesting that you can do that. You can add guests. You can share your screen. And here is a super cool option, is that you can hire someone to set the whole thing up for you so that you don't even have to think about how do I do this. And Streamyard offers certified people like this guy who will help you set the whole thing up. Finally, the third piece of software that we recommend for businesses only for Mac users, and it is only a paid version. You do get 14 days free. It's only a paid version though. And you can record video or live stream. And the reason why I love Ecamm, and I'm a huge proponent of Ecamm, is because I love to use it for courses. I love to use it for making videos for YouTube. I can just sit right down in front of my computer with my webcam on. And honey, you know what? It'd be great if you would just, let me cut to us. If you would just take your camera and flip it and just show how I am just sitting here talking right into my webcam.
All right, but first let me scare people. Okay. Here's Sherry just sitting here talking to everyone.
So literally, I'm just sitting here,
and
here's my webcam. Back there is my ring light.
There's your ring light.
Here's my iMac. Right here is the Blue Yeti that I speak into.
Yeti.
Right, and it's on right now. It's on the figure 8, so it will pick up sound from both Sal and myself simultaneously, and then that's it. I mean, really, it's super simple. It's really cool.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
It's really, really cool. So this is what I love about Ecamm, but any of these softwares will allow you to record yourself. And this is another huge benefit of using a software program for live streaming, also for recording. And Ecamm automatically stores the video that you make live on your computer. So it doesn't matter if it's on YouTube, you also get the exact same thing stored on your computer that you can now cut up and make little videos from for shorts or for something else. And Rob said, and your editor's keyboard. Oh, you saw my cool keyboard, Rob. Yeah, I know. So you know what? I'm going to make Sal show you guys that again. So honey, show everyone my awesome Final Cut Pro keyboard.
Oh, all of a sudden I'm camera 2.
Camera 2.
Camera 2, rolling. Roving.
Hi,
We're roving.
Okay, so this is my unbelievably cool, awesome
It's
Final
got words
Cut Pro
for every
keyboard.
action.
It's like, look at this. You know, so B for blade and N for, you know, I just like,
Yeah,
I'm losing
that's
my
really
mind
good
right now.
technical
But anyway,
information. Thank you.
And there's my picture
Come
of
on.
Sal.
Wait, let's see that.
And my
That's
stamp
important.
of George
There.
Washington.
For God's sake. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the slide. Sheila's here. Hi, Sheila. Yes, hello, behind the scenes. I know.
Sheila.
Hi, Sheila, and welcome. I love that you're here, honey. So video recording with Ecamm. I just love Ecamm so much. However, it is only for Mac, and you can use it to live stream to Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Streamyard, Twitch, and Switchboard. And it's pretty fantastic. So the pricing is free for 14 days so that you can check it out and see if you actually like it. But in the free trial, you get to try everything, including the pro version, which is I think a fantastic thing that they do so that you really understand what can it do for you. And then the standard pricing is $16 a month if you pay yearly, or $32 a month for the pro version if you pay yearly. And I always recommend, you know, if you can, pay yearly so that you get the best price. Ecamm equipment is exactly the same as the other equipment. However, because it's for Mac, you can use your iPhone, your iPad, or a webcam, a microphone, headphones, lights, And you can use either your iMac or your laptop, even an iPad you can stream on, so it's pretty fantastic. There are trillions of features. Interview mode, add guests, based on your pro plan. Show comments, lower thirds, overlays and logo, backgrounds and green screen. You can use green screen as well on Ecamm. You can share your screen, you can play intros and outros, you can do animations and countdown. You can multi-stream. Hi, Rita. Rita's here as well. Hello, Rita. Thank you for coming. Rita's another one of our Zazumi members, as is Sheila. Thank you all for being here. You can play stingers, animation, countdowns. You can roll pre-recorded video. You can have live picture-in-picture, which is what I'm doing right now. You can share your desktop, which is what I am doing here, which is my web browser, right? So I'm sharing right now, and I just need to go to Ecamm. Here we go, Ecamm Live. So I'm sharing on my web browser all the different
a lot of
cool
tutorials.
stuff.
So many tutorials.
They have great tutorials. Okay, you can schedule streams in advance. You guys know that I always pre-schedule my YouTube lives, and I do that right through Ecamm. It's really fantastic. I can use split screen or stream in 4K or 1080p in high def. I can do real-time monitoring. There's virtual webcam. I have added eyeglasses for additional image control, and eyeglasses also has like really funky features, which I haven't tried yet, but it makes like your head look bizarre and things like that.
Why haven't you used that yet?
I don't know. I should really try those. That'd be fun. I might try them next time. So here they are. So this is what it like. Look, you can become a space alien, or you can twirl your nose, or you can look like a chipmunk. You can be love struck or dizzy, blockhead, bug-out frog. It does all these kinds of fun things, but it also allows you to adjust your lighting, your white balance. It allows you to do your color, your brightness, your temperature, your tint. There are just so many fantastic things that it lets you do. Ecamm itself has fans like me who love Ecamm and have created a ton of videos about how to use Ecamm because we love it so much. One of those people is Adrian Salisbury. He created a beginner tutorial on getting started with Ecamm. And it's an excellent tutorial. Just go to Adrian Salisbury's channel, and here's the link. Another thing that Ecamm gives you is a broadcasting studio where you can look at all of the different things that are in your studio, and you can use folders and you can use hotkeys. See, these are all hotkeys. You can trash stuff, you can duplicate stuff, you can add additional scenes, tons and tons of things that you can do. Broadcast Studio allows support for multiple cameras at one time. In fact, this was so cool. I created the video on using Clubhouse, how to use Clubhouse for beginners on the Zazumi channel. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in Clubhouse, go look at it. And I actually plugged my phone right into my iMac, and then I live streamed my phone to show you exactly how to use Clubhouse in real time. It was so cool. So that was one of the things that I absolutely love about it. But there are tons and tons and tons of features, all of this stuff that you can do. And you can use a Stream Deck, Elgato Stream Deck, for switching between scenes, creating sound effects, using hotkeys. There's just a ton of stuff. You can add guests with interview mode, which is in the pro version. You can add multiple guests. You can add overlays, which is what I do. You can see, like, here I am moving our logo around. Here I am moving. This is an overlay using this wonderful arrow that I created. You can add countdowns. You can add animations. And you see how this countdown is actually transparent? So you can see the person who's speaking behind the countdown in the video, which is so cool. Picture-in-picture, which is what I am. I'm picture-in-picture right now. You can put me over pre-recorded videos. So I could talk about a video that I've pre-recorded and put me right over it, and I could talk to you about it. You can share your desktop, which is exactly what I'm doing when I'm showing you live what the internet looks like for Ecamm. This is Ecamm's own website. And live chat, of course, which you know I love. And here, Rita, here's Rita saying she's technically challenged. Rita, many of us are technically challenged, but look how I can bring in Dale, and I can bring in Kim, and I can bring in
Bring
Rob.
me in.
I can bring in us, which is Sal. Sal saying, hey, Kim. I can bring in Keith. I mean, all of the people who are in the chat, any one of you, and this is the fun thing about being a part of the chat. So if you're just watching this, but you're here live with us, join in and jump on the chat, because I know it's more fun when you're involved and engaged in what we're doing than if you're just watching. And for someone like Sia, who signs up for every one of these videos, and Sia, thank you so much. We just love that you do that. You're an awesome, awesome person. My sister Pam, who is probably right now laughing because I'm saying my sister Pam, who joins in and loves to see these things and, you know, see the family long distance, which is so much fun.
From Ohio.
So there's tons of things that you can do. So I'm going to quickly recap. Hey, thank you for those likes. You know I love those likes. Please do those a lot. I'm just going to quickly recap. There are top 3 business. There are more. There are plenty more. But for business, these are what I consider the top 3 professional live streaming software. OBS, Open Broadcaster Software, Streamyard, which is also, so OBS is for PC, Mac, or Linux, Streamyard, which is for PC or Mac, and Ecamm, which is only for a Mac. These are all excellent. I highly recommend you check all of them out, see what you like and what works the best for you. Next Tuesday, oh, I'm covering myself up, so I'm just going to shrink me a tiny bit here and move me over. See, isn't that cool? I can do stuff in real time. Tuesday, and this is a week from today, I am going to be talking more in depth about Ecamm. I am going to show you behind the scenes. Yay, Sheila. I'm going to show you behind the scenes how to use Ecamm. I'm going to literally show you what does it look like on my side of the screen as opposed to what you see on your side of the screen. I'm going to show you how you set up scenes and how you pull on overlays and how you do all the cool stuff.
Can we do green screen? Can we do green screen?
Yes, let's
I would like to do green screen.
Okay, we'll do green screen with Sal. We'll put a green screen behind Sal and we'll show you how you can use green screen. It's so much fun. And he's awesome at doing that on Zoom. So that'll be a ton of fun for everybody. And then if you haven't joined our Facebook group, YouTube Mastermind Club, join our Facebook group. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, Zazumi, why not? Subscribe so you get more awesome information about how to use YouTube for business. If you're a newbie, take my YouTube Masterclass. It is 6 comprehensive modules to help you understand YouTube for business. It will take you from how do you even set up your YouTube channel to how to use YouTube Studio to how to market yourself, how to film yourself, how to edit your videos, how to promote your videos, how to make money, which everybody wants to know. So I highly recommend that you do all of this. And Kim said, I'll have to try these software options. Thank you for motivating me to post YouTube videos consistently. You're welcome, Kim, and thank you for letting me know that I am motivating you. That is always my goal with everyone here. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate you. And if you haven't liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have a comment, go ahead and comment now. If you have any questions, let me know what they are right now. If you are not here live, then leave a comment below this video in the comments. Share it if you know someone who wants to live stream but doesn't know what to do about software. Always subscribe to our channel.
Hey, look what Rita said. Look what Rita said.
If you want to get more information. And Rita said, love the live stream Sal. So for those of you who are on Clubhouse, I have created a club called YouTube Mastermind Club. I'm still waiting for them to approve it because it takes a long time now because there are so many people trying to apply for clubs. But anyway, what's happened is that Clubhouse is so much fun and so interesting that poor Sal has become a Clubhouse
She's
widower.
always been on it.
So if you want to know what that means, go to Sal's YouTube channel. Green Screen Comedy is the name of his channel, Green Screen Comedy channel, and look at Thieves. And that's what that video is all about. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Rita. Thanks for saying that. We are Zazumi, YouTube for business to boost your income, influence, and impact with YouTube. And if you are a business, you must be on YouTube. Just believe that YouTube is the right place for you to be, because remember, the first word in YouTube is you. And the most important thing that you can do is believe in how awesome you are, how unique you are, how much value you bring to other people. And when you believe in yourself and you make your YouTube videos, it will shine through in your presence, in your words, in the way that you speak to the camera when you know that people are watching, that you're helping. So please, please, please believe in yourself. Just be you on YouTube and create content that helps other people learn, understand, or purchase the awesome things that you're offering them. And this is what makes YouTube so phenomenal. So finally, we are going to say, I'm going to just pop over to us, and Sal, just come over, honey.
What?
And we are going to say our
I don't need the
dating game goodbyes. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We're so glad that you're here, and we're going to say goodbye. Goodbye, guys. Thank you. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we'll see you in the very next video.